Hello and welcome back. I won't spend too much time here, but I did redesign them. The ones I showed in the clip midway through the last episode are these ones. So the TNT gets primed, just sits there for a bit, and then gets launched up, and then launched over. The timing actually has to be slower. So I don't think these fire as quickly, but it might just be because I have them primed longer. But anyway, I was just going to do a quick Ender Dragon fight, and I figured I'd show you an abridged version. So I think it works. I haven't tested it yet. I was also thinking of maybe making something like this that would allow to plug these holes so they're not just open all the time. But yeah, it's a little hard to squeeze it in right in front of the machine, so I'll do it later when I figure out how to. Before we do, just a quick trip back to the village. We're missing Fern, if you remember Fern. Fern was our test subject. Not test subject, but the other one. So we have someone who's seemingly having replaced Fern, but is not Fern. I cannot find them. I think they have left us somehow. I've also been cleaning up, so I've taken a lot of those shulkers and just gone through my storage system and compacted things. If there's enough of something, I tend to put it away, and some stuff we don't use very often, like leaves. We get a lot of the mangrove leaves. I'm trying to get the bee place done. Even stuff like saplings. So everything is actually quite clean, and there's some empty spaces now. This used to take up 2 plus 2 in the basement, stuff like that. Just random things have just been packed away into ender chests, or shulker boxes. Hi, Tortwing, I think. Yep. So yeah, we've got lots of space. And all of these chests here are empty now. Yeah, cleaning up. So I wanted to try these slow falling potions, which I believe are these 3 ingredients is all we need. Not in exploration yet, but maybe for the dragon fight. Hi. I'm purposely not sleeping so I could collect more membrane. Come at me, please. This away. They're hard to hit, I find. I don't know where a good place to fight them is. I was wondering if there's one of these we could replace. Like, do we need both regeneration 2 and well, these are... did something here. I'm gonna say no, since I did basically make... I didn't realize we had one, so I converted one to be it, and then realized I already had it. Anyway. So let's make a spot. We also have this one for water breathing we're not using. Lots of speed. Let's make this one make us some slow falling. And it's the second one in. Help. Easy to get lost. This one. Okay. Currently set up for, yeah, regen. So let's just change all that. We don't need splash. We'll just set up for 9 right now. Just in case I've totally screwed it up, it will only make at least one shulker box worth. We interrupt this. Why did you go off? Oh, this is full. So this is my, alarm system to let me know that my storage is about back up. So excuse me one moment while I take care of this. I think an easy solution might be to just replace these with 6 new ones. Okay, so that should drain that, and my alarm system should shut off. It did, and I can turn off that. This is just so I can quiet the bell. And these I shall put in here. Okay, and this, now this potion's backed up in here. Clear that out. Sometimes I don't know why these break, but whoever designed them is terrible. I designed them. Got it myself. Okay. So it should be running. Yeah, this light indicates that it activates. And the redstone clock should be going. Maybe I could try to remember how any of this works. They each have their own hopper clock. Somewhere? Yeah, you're there. So it started the timer. We gotta wait till it's done. It's a little slow to get going. Could help it along. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. That should be starting a new cycle. Excellent. Now hopefully I got that right. Also, I didn't realize I had gas tiers here. We could have used those. Okay, 1 minute 30. So I was wondering what will the redstone provide? 4 minutes. Not bad. And it should drain, although this one's set up for 4 ingredients, so it might take longer. We should fix that. Okay, it just changed. Oop. Let's compare. I don't know how well I did this to begin with. So this one only 3 ingredients. This one's 4. We can tell by how many droppers. So does this one has 2 stacks and 36. And yes. How well can I change this on the fly? I can definitely take out that and make that 36. Does that do it? We'll know if it by how quickly it changes after it finishes. There we go. That's better. All right. So now I'm just going to let that fill up, and while I do that, I'll go splash the villagers. Everybody can have a splash. Actually, Right, our first lingering potions. So now... That didn't seem to do anything. 5 seconds. How do these work? Alright, librarians, you're next. Garbage. Or it's just getting used up immediately? I'm not sure. Well, I assume it's doing something. Maybe my particles are off? I do have my potion. Ah, that's what it is. Entity effects, status effects, lingering potions. There we go. I have that off usually so it doesn't intrude the screen for recordings. But it is handy for these. Ah! You guys already got splashed. Who hasn't been splashed? Zoidberg? Here you go, bud. Okay, let's take 6. Okay. I was tempted to put a pressure plate here, but I figured maybe Enderman would step on it. Probably not a good idea. Okay, look. You could see it happen. At least in that one. Just the tops got replaced. Oh, this is nice. It's like slow motion. All the time in the world. Still have to aim, though. Oh, I like this. All right. Perch, please. Oh, hello. Oops. There's a problem. Still wastes TNT. Roughly 4 or 5 will go off after I hit the switch. while I wait for her to perch again. I don't know where the other one is. I think I should have one more. But maybe not. I did determine... Ouch. Well, that was fun. I don't think we could kill her without first taking out the towers, though. I think she'd probably just heal up between... But I might do another one without doing that. But I did determine that we can create a false island. I looked up a video on it by Pixelriff, who shows how to do it. And the good news is, even if your portal forms, as long as you don't go through it, it won't generate the other side of it. Like this one. This one's on a cardinal direction. It's right in the middle. So that's a good candidate. So we could head off to, I think that's north. So we could head off north and create our own little island for that portal to go to at some point. So long as I don't enter it. Okay, I'm going to do another one without trying to heal her. Or without taking out the healing towers. But I'll just bring you back. The cliff notes. Yeah, unless she perches for a very long time, and we can take her out in one go, I don't think it'll work. And healed again. Yeah, don't think so. Well, it was a good test of the slow fall. I do like them. It's the first time using them. Look forward to doing some maps with them. Actually being able to look around without diving into the ground or the ocean. Been a little bit since the last clip. Just kind of playing in the world. Another day. I found some of these guys trapped under the ground. And I found another one trapped over by the farming area. One of the ones that was used long ago to collect deep slate. So it had like a stack of deep slate on it, and it gave it to me. And also, good news. Fern is back. I don't know where they were. This is still the same one. But, yeah, all of a sudden they're back again. I swear I looked everywhere. So I have no idea where they were. But, yeah. Anyway, killing more phantoms. And just doing some more shulker box stuff. We got quite a lot now. Got a full shulker, and this is the second shulker. So we should have quite a lot if we get into some bulk storage stuff. Right now I've just been going through my shovels. Kind of like old things. That's a good one. So I have these picks that I can use. Like if we ever want to do a lot of digging and don't have to worry about repairing, we can just kind of go through the 7 dwarfs. I was going to do something similar for sand, because I would like to set up something soon with the Allays. Test them out with them in the desert. I've never done that. I think that could work pretty well. And now that we have lots of shulkers, we can just sit out there and fill things up. So yeah, let's see. Some of these already have enchants. So this one's pretty much good to go. I don't think we need higher than efficiency 4. This one I just need to add in efficiency 3. These ones need everything. So yeah, that's the plan, or that's what I'm working on right now. Oops. This is where the Allay was. This is the redstone for, lag spike. For my farm. Vegetable farm, very old. Must have flown up through a hole like this. That's where the other ones were stuck too, just up some random shaft I had there. So I opened this up. I swapped all these out for the roots. Used to be flowing water, but I was worried villagers would die, so I had fence gates there. And that Allay that I rescued nearly drowned while I was doing it, so this seems less hazardous for everyone. I might need to go book shopping, I'm not sure. So we'll grab some emeralds. All the books should be at 1, I think now, which is lovely. I was tempted to maybe set up like a potion. Like maybe every 7 days a regen potion gets dispensed when they're like gathering. Could figure out what time they gather and have it go off. And then it would like heal any villagers that happen to have taken damage. Although they shouldn't really take damage, but just in case. Also have to go through with the ledger and track all the villagers' names. And we still need some. You don't have a name. You are the nameless Edmund. Doing well. Anyway, silly. Fun stuff. One just needs efficiency 3, which we happen to have. Got efficiency 5. I don't know if I have any efficiency 4s. Oh, that's 3. 4. There we go. Well, one is going to get a 5. Your efficiency 4. You need 3. You need everything. Nope. So what I might do, this is currently my librarian traits, but maybe we'll just make it a ledger for the village. And we'll just list all of our villagers here. I am looking for efficiency. Finley. Finley, you're probably sleeping, but I need to buy some books. The caretaker of the villager has the right to enter your home while you are sleeping and look you in the eyes to see what your name is. And stand on your bed. This is all perfectly acceptable behavior. Sorry, Uzi. Farley? Who am I looking for? No. Finley, hi. Would you mind waking up for a moment? You can go back to bed. I can trade with you while you sleep. That'll fill up a... Sure. Thank you. Late night reader too, I see. Welcome to the village. There we go. I think that should do it. It should put Silk Touch on everything and Unbreaking and Mending. Assuming some of these old ones... Well, it already has Mending on it. We have one extra Mending book. There we go. We now have the 7 deadly spoons we can use. A perfect world, I would rename them all in this order. Or like, put the books on in this order. Silk Touch, Efficiency, Unbreak, and Mending. Doesn't affect their use, but that is how I like to name them. Alright. Fancy. Right. Let's begin. Okay, I'm not sure the best way to begin, but let's just start shoveling and see what happens. Assume they'll just throw the sand at my feet. Now, since each one can only pick up a stack, I may get more. Right now we have 4. But we could just do that. Yeah, we don't have that much on us yet. So, they might be able to just keep up. It's probably like a sweet spot in terms of how many of them is too many and how many is not enough. It looks pretty good. There's no, like, sand anywhere. So far I like it. Might as well keep this on me. Darkness. So far, pretty good. And I like how they will go down and grab, you know, the sand and all the little nooks and crannies. If you dig ones out of the ground, you don't have to jump in there and get them. So far, I really like this. I can just focus on the sand. Oop, and not falling in holes. They also have this, like, their little chanting. It's both pleasant and haunting at the same time. Feels like they're kind of driving you, you know, insane, but you're okay with it. Because you're too busy being delighted. Yeah, like all those, I could just leave. It's like, you'll get them from me. Nothing to really be concerned is, yeah, when your inventory gets full. But once you stop hearing the pickup sound, it's time to put down the shulker. 1 shulker full so far. And probably 2 soon enough. And in case you're wondering why I put silk touch on these shovels, less for the sand and more if we use it to get gravel as well. This should be our border, I guess. That might work too. Instead of doing this, just go in a straight line. Oh, except they push you. I don't know. Nah, that sounds faster. Oh, fell in a hole. Well, I think that went well. Got, what, 23 shulkers? One was already here. Worth of sand with loud bell, with the 7 shovels. Now some of them I let go down more than others. Pretty good at accidentally breaking stuff. Noticing it's in the red, then continuing to go, and then all of a sudden it breaks because I stopped paying attention. Yeah, so Allays I think were great. Good use for them. I left them over there. In the end I had 8. 8 might have been too many. 4 seemed pretty good. At one point when I had 4, 2 of them kind of got too far away from me, so I lost them for a bit. So I only had 2, and 2 didn't seem like enough. So somewhere between 4 and 8 I think is a good number. Trying to figure out how to rearrange this storage room. And I have some ideas and thoughts. First, I know there's stuff behind here. So I'm not quite sure. Oh no. Well, the sewer is somewhere. So I kind of want to figure out where that is. Yeah, it's right below us. Oh, that might work out. It's, okay. So limited, but not too bad. Redstone and stuff would generally be a bit higher up, and just the storage would be low. So like something like this setup may still work. Okay, that's good to know. So I'll probably carve this out and just get it, see what I'm working with. Also about to go caving down below underneath into like the deep slate area, just to check some stuff out. Light up some areas. Okay, now I'm running into, I think, our potion water system? Yeah, our water bottles. I was thinking of moving that anyway, so that's probably not too big a concern. So I think I got room. This can be rearranged. It's just decorative for the sewer. This could be removed. There's space up top. Everything else could also be moved to a degree. Our lighting for our village is there. But, yeah, okay. So that's promising. Something I'm considering is what items we want to store in mass. A lot of these are because we have farms for them. Although our iron farm is very small now, but we could hook it back up. So a lot of these things could be automatically packed up, although this one, I don't know why we have that there. We used to have the chicken farm. So anyway, yeah. So some of these we could remove, some of them we could add in. We could have it start over here and then work its way around. I'm not quite sure. Right now we have this water elevator, which is where all the items from down below, you can see sugarcane coming up. So this goes through the floor, and I kind of had to relocate it. So like it goes under here, and then it goes over here, and then it comes up, and then it goes over. So what I might do is actually relocate the whole thing from down below all the way up. Relocate this whole center tower. It goes all the way down. And depending on where we want it to go up in the room, we could have it in a, I don't know, maybe even like here. I'm trying to think if we wanted it in this corner. Or we could move it just over a little bit and have it more go up in this corner. Anyway, I'm not going to do that yet until I really know what I'm doing. I have a game plan and a layout in mind. I think I will remove this. It used to be a squid farm, but squids don't spawn here anymore. So it's just a relic. It's got the cheaty water, floating water, which I figured out where I saw someone show a way where you can recreate this kind of effect. It's not as simple as it used to be with just an ice block melting. But yeah, it's possible. Set up some temporary methods of just compacting things, so I don't have to rush on resolving them. So I just have some empty shulkers, and I'm just letting it drain, letting the bones drain, and then I've also set up some for the arrows. Though I haven't gotten any. Oh, that would be why. I am missing a hopper. Same is true for our zombie flesh. If I want to transport some upstairs, I would like to get this guy upstairs. And then we will probably send all these mob drops just directly to the storage. Doing the same here with our gunpowder, so just draining those out, and just should get some more shulkers. Anyway, oh, I have lava. Interesting. Let's go into the caves. I don't know how exciting this will be, so I probably won't bring you along for all of it. Hi. My goal is just to light it up. Because if we're down here, there's so much area for mobs to spawn that our mob system won't work. So I think it works fine when we're on the surface. I don't know how many mobs spawn down at this level. I'm in 64 blocks. Pretty sure they can spawn up to... Will they despawn at 128? I don't know. I'm rough on the mechanics of this game now. But idea, I'd like to get all the caves around our village lit up. And the only place for mobs to spawn is like on the surface at night, which is kind of nice. But some of these are just persistent mobs that have picked up items and transformed. Hello. Something I've always wanted to make in this game, I remember even thinking about it back when I was on the Olympus server. Hello. Is kind of a mob arena. I've just been trying to think where we could build it. Essentially something that has like dark spaces, so just natural mob spawning. Kind of like the old Vex maps. I used to love the or complete the monuments. If you could create an area, you could use mob spawning, like they can only spawn, or they can spawn up to 24 blocks away. Thanks for holding on to all these blocks for me. So you could create dark spaces, kind of left and right, where mobs could spawn. One sec. Okay, that was really loud. Hard to think. So yeah, mobs could be far enough away that they can spawn and hopefully see you and track to you. So they could just keep flooding into the sides. There could be a way to light up those rooms as a way of like moving forward through the arena. And it could be resettable, so it wouldn't be something you would want to destroy or get destroyed. We could make it all out of the waterlogged blocks, like slabs and stairs. So you could still make it look pretty nice, but it wouldn't explode or get damaged. We wouldn't have to build it all out of obsidian. So that's ideas that I'm thinking about. It could either be done underground here, or like in the neighboring jungle area. We will collect these while we're here. Ooh, look at that. Not sure if it would be better to do it underground. It'd be kind of easier, maybe. Could you just carve out an area? Not have to worry about the exterior look of it all. Or it would be maybe nice to carve into that neighboring jungle and have it built there, even on the surface. Or could have some on the surface, some underground. And just try to use the natural mechanics of the game to facilitate things. So we could add in redstone, where you go and trigger something that lights up those areas. Maybe it only lights them up temporarily. Maybe you just have to go back and forth from one end to another of the arena. Just see how long you can survive. Could limit what armor we bring in, etc. That kind of stuff. Get another one of these. I haven't done anything with them yet. Something I'd started to do, which I'm going to actually go all the way to the surface to grab something. Maybe some shulkers too. Got distracted. Hello, bat. Okay, we are here. Something I was trying to do with maps is label things underground, like spawners and things, instead of using the F3. But I don't want them to... Those are our core maps. Where are those? In here? Yeah, I don't want them showing up on this map, though. So I think we'll have to create new ones. It's like a secondary map that's kind of for underground purposes. But that's what these, yeah, these two are. So that's north of the village. The bottom left there is where it says spawner double zombie spider. It's the wheat farm that's over just outside the village. And that's just slightly to the, that's beside it. So what I will probably do is take these, take a new one for now. May I interrupt? Thank you. Do you mind resupplying? Thank you. And then these two, this is the 4 of our village. And then we could do some around it, depending how far we get with caving as well. So I think where I just was is probably in this location. Just over there. So I shall keep this with me. I shall also just grab some couple shulkers for random stuff. Oh, and banners. Need banners. 1 second. What did we do over here? Yeah, see, we did mark stuff on this map too. So like there's a geode right here. Do I have a copy of this map? I should make one. Okay, so instead of renaming the maps, which I would like to do, but then they show up when you look at them, the title pops up, so like that. Village map size 3. I'd rather that not happen. So I think what I'll do is just, I've been starting to label things with paper in some of my map boxes, or just using paper as a divider. So this is all end city and this is nether area. Just a way to try to keep it sane in my head, because maps quickly just become confusing to me when you have so many of them. So I think what we'll do is we'll have the underground here and the above ground here. Now there's going to be some conflict with what is an underground, since these ones have the geodes on them, and those are most definitely underground. So I think what I will do is just I will put geodes on this surface map, and other points of interest like spawners on this map. Like this map. I have no idea what this map is for, but I have it. That's one I used to use to go through the nether to try to remember where I already picked up quartz. That's a copy of nether. These are more of the regular village. Okay, large size. Yeah, just gets overwhelming really fast. Oop. Purple. Got it. And red for zombie or spawners. Oh, hello. Where am I? Oh, down we go. Okay, so this will be our new copy for our underground. And let's make a duplicate. I also like to have duplicates for 2 reasons. One, I can keep it in its location in the box, so I know where it is relative, and I don't have to take it out and then forget where to put it back. And in case I lose it. So I always like to keep an original in here. So I duplicated those upstairs. Okay. And we will... Oh, wait. No, wait. This is a geode. See? Look, I'm already about to screw up. Is it this one? Oh, and I took out a duplicate. Okay. Follow my own rules. Don't lose your mind. Doesn't really matter. But... Ta-da! Okay. So geode is an exception. Even though you are underground, you will go here. Oh, and I didn't name it. That's okay. The other ones have names. We will know from the color. I used to have a system for caving where I'd always put torches on the right, and then I know how to get back out. And then I try to figure out ways of like blocking off dead ends. So like this I know is a dead end so that I don't go back down there. But I don't know how to do that anymore. I'll just put random blocks. And the new cave system makes it harder to do, I find. There's a mob. Are you inside? Maybe. Or are you over there? Or connecting cave. Nope. Precious redstone. How dare you? Should have brought water. Probably should have water. Definitely should have brought water. Don't swim in lava. Okay, let's just walk away. We'll be fine. Golden carrot cures all remedies in Minecraft. And we're back here. You know, I carry a shield, but I very rarely actually use it. Now, some of this I'm going to remove. Like, so it's kind of like, what do we, what's worth lighting up? I don't know when we'll get back to exploding this or how we want to do it. But yeah, basically everything this away will be removed down to bedrock at some point. This wall will remain, mostly. So, is it worth caving under this main chunk? It's hard to I don't know. It's hard to only cave in certain areas. But here's a spawner that I tried to protect from our when we were TNTing. It's a skeleton. And a record. So let's add this to the map. This time we need a new one, I think. Let's check. Are we still on this one? Oh, we are. Okay. All done with caving. Nothing too exciting to report. Just lit some stuff up, collected whatever resources I could find. Otherwise, got some gravel. I figure it's worth just harvesting gravel whenever I can. I do that when I go for ancient debris as well. In case we ever want to make a lot of concrete, which requires gravel and sand, we'll have it. This is interesting. Fern, did you did you plant these? I mean, they're very lovely. I guess the sniffer. That's kind of neat. Professor, did you see what happened? So he must have picked some up from the sniffer, put them in his inventory, and then he planted them. I should have filled your inventory with carrots, I guess, to ensure only carrots got planted. But really, it doesn't matter. You can plant whatever you like. Can I trade with you again? Thank you. Two? Two? What a rip. Do you need to go to the zombie educational center again, Edmund? One. Very good. I'm glad we had the stock. To wrap up for today, I was going to do one last thing here. Bumped up my render distance to 32. Currently sitting on top of the chapel. The beacon running through us. It's a very weird effect. But it's the highest place we can stand in this village. And yeah, I thought maybe we could take a look into the jungle. And I also brought a slow fall potion with us. So I thought maybe we could bump the render distance up really high and then fly up into the sky and take a peek at things. Maybe let's just let things load in. Okay, turned off clouds, turned off the potion effects, turned off the beacons, which is an option with this mod pack. Turn off those details if we want, so if we don't like having the beacons on all the time. And I think that's about, yeah, render distance. So I have the fog at 30 chunks, so you can just see it right there, the fog's rendering in. So there's a couple chunks we're obscuring with the fog just to give a nicer look. Makes it look like it's spherical, which is cool. Okay, so with that mob arena type thing, I did carve out this area of the jungle. Can't remember why. It was done a long, long time ago. Building in the jungle on the surface, or into the surface and into the ground, could be beneficial for... there's less area for mobs to spawn on the surface. I don't know if it'd be easier, because there is still areas. Should have brought my spyglass. But we could go in and light those up, or just put leaves on the ground. We could go in either like 128 blocks to the center of this jungle, which is quite large. This map has large biomes. So that's an option. If we're close enough to here, it means I have caved probably through some of this. That would be the other disadvantage of doing it anywhere, is we'd have to light up the caves, which is a lot of caves. Oh, my mouse is acting funny. I must say, I do like this slow fall though. This is incredible. You can just hover, pretty much. You do accelerate a little bit in the direction to which you're looking. Very cool. Alternatively, yeah, we build it near our spawn. We could build it into the wall. Advantage, I've already lit up a lot of those caves. And we can turn off our mob farm. So then as long as it's nighttime, or daytime, the arena would function. Nighttime it wouldn't work because mobs could just spawn on the ground, so you get very few. But anyways, just kind of spitballing some ideas. But yeah, we could carry on with this and create a little pathway to it. If there's a nice place that we like. Used to be some nice spots that I liked here in this jungle. Near some of the water features. Yeah, next time I go exploring, I'm going to pack a couple shulker boxes, I think, full of slowfall. Well, let's get back. I don't have many rockets. Anyway, just ideas. That'd be a fairly big project. You'd have to figure out the logistics of it. The dimensions of it. But mob spawn, I think, roughly 24 blocks away from you. So if you had some dark areas beyond 24 blocks on either side, or if it's a spherical design, then that would allow them to spawn and then hopefully track towards you. I think I went in the wrong direction. Well, I'm out of rockets, so I shall just slowly drift. I do have my ender chest. I can get more. But we'll say goodbye. Bit of a mix of things. That's mostly just stuff I've done over the last few days or so. Thought I'd bring you along here and there. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next